Never wait for hot water again with a tankless water heater from Plumbing Experts. Tankless water heaters are easy, convenient, and now more affordable with a no-interest financing for up to 18 months. Stop with the cold showers and wasted water and call Plumbing Experts today.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Wednesday, the 10th of July. I'm James Spann. We're on the verge of having Tropical Storm Barry in the Gulf of Mexico. What does that mean for Alabama and the Gulf Coast? Oh, a lot to talk about today, so let's get into it. First, the upper air look. Pretty classic summer look. We have a jet stream up north near the Canadian border, troughing coming down across the upper Midwest. Winds down here light and variable. And with the tropical system in the Gulf, we have a flow from east to west, and storms are beginning to form this afternoon as I do this update. That was the radar at 2:30. Big thunderstorms coming into Tuscaloosa. And again, keep in mind, they're moving today from east to west, backwards from the typical flow we see in the cool season, and storms will continue to increase this evening in a moist, unstable air mass across the state. Pretty hot day, mostly low 90s. Birmingham at 91. Tuscaloosa, when this was taken, the observations at 1:30 was 94, but they'll cool down pretty quickly as storms move in from the east. We've got a heat advisory for parts of northwest and central Alabama and a flash flood watch for Mobile, Baldwin, and Washington counties in southwest Alabama because of the tropical system. Flash flood watches extend over to Pensacola and over into southeast Louisiana as well. Chance of severe storms through tonight from Texas up to the Great Lakes. Marginal risk over parts of Louisiana. No severe weather threat for Alabama, at least organized severe storms. Tomorrow, a risk of severe storms north and east of Alabama and also through parts of southeast Texas and Louisiana in advance of what should be Tropical Storm Barry. And on day 3, which is Friday, again, a marginal risk for parts of the Gulf Coast, including Mobile and Baldwin counties in Alabama. The main issue with that would be from waterspouts and brief tornadoes in the spiral rain bands coming around the circulation of the tropical system. Speaking of that, here's the visible satellite view. You can see the well-defined circulation down in the Gulf seems to be getting its act together, and soon this will be Barry. For now, the technical name, Potential Tropical Cyclone 2. This will be drifting slowly to the west and then curving up toward the Louisiana coast. And the Hurricane Center now has this as a minimal hurricane at the time of landfall during the day Saturday, somewhere between Morgan City and Lake Charles. The remnant circulation coming up toward Shreveport Monday morning. Remember, don't focus on those dots. You're going to see tropical rain bands several hundred miles east of there where we have the onshore flow. That includes Mississippi, Alabama, and the Florida Gulf Coast. This is the earliest arrival time of tropical storm force winds. They could reach the Alabama Gulf Coast, Mobile, and Baldwin County possibly tomorrow night. Of course, the core wind threat's going to be coming up through Louisiana and as the system approaches. For the Gulf Coast of Alabama over toward Destin, Panama City, the main issue, bands of heavy rain from time to time, dangerous rip currents and rough surf, and again, maybe a few isolated waterspouts or tornadoes as they'll be on the east wet side of the circulation of this thing. Now, this is the expected rain coming from WPC, and keep in mind as you look at this, the yellow, that would include Mobile and Baldwin counties, that's between 4 and 6 inches of rain with this system. The darker green, that's between 2 and 4 inches, that would include places like Destin and Panama City. The lighter green that covers most of inland Alabama, that's between 1 and 2 inches. And, of course, the really big numbers over Louisiana, and this is suggesting some folks there could receive 10 to 15 inches of rain. So let's go through the timing here. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 4. Got a big upper high in the western states. You can see what should be Barry in the Gulf. And down below that, the circulation center should be south of the mouth of the Mississippi River. And in Alabama, very deep tropical moisture. It's not going to rain all day, but we're expecting scattered to numerous showers and storms. The sky cloudy at times. The high will be around 90. Friday, circulation just offshore to the southeast of Morgan City, Louisiana. And again, same thing for Alabama. The sky cloudy at times. We'll have scattered to numerous showers and storms, highs 87 to 90. It's not going to rain all day. And again, notice the rain shield extends well to the east, including the Alabama and the Florida Gulf Coast down there. And again, it's not going to rain all day, but heavy tropical squalls are likely from time to time. Very dangerous surf. I'm sure double red flags will be flying tomorrow and Friday. And again, just occasional heavy downpours. Now, Saturday, the GFS brings it inland. a little farther east than the NHC position. And most of Alabama, again, the northwest Florida coast, the Alabama Gulf Coast, and a very moist air mass. Now, not quite sure that's going to be the position, but if that's the case, Saturday would be a pretty wet day here. Showers and thunderstorms likely with mid-80s. And Sunday, the GFS kind of moves it to the northeast. And if this were to be correct, Sunday would be a very wet day for inland Alabama. Rain and thunderstorms, we'd stay in the 70s all day. Rain could be heavy at times. And again, the axis of that heavy rain might be a little west of here. There's some uncertainty involved, but that's a possibility. And then Monday, the remnant circulation is around Memphis, and we're still in very moist air. Monday would be wet with occasional showers and storms. And for the Gulf Coast, the surf should slowly settle down next week. After Monday, things probably getting back to normal. This is Tuesday of next week. We're still in moist air for much of the state. And then a week from today, this is Wednesday the 17th, the remnant circulation is north of here, an upper high building over the Gulf. And again, we'd have scattered showers and storms about. And the Gulf Coast looks pretty good, by the way, for the middle and end of next week. Lots of sun with probably just isolated storms. Let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday the 20th. Got an upper high just west of the state, and that looks fairly quiet. This is the QPF output for Birmingham from the GFS ensemble. And the mean is now over 4 inches for Birmingham. How about that? And that's over the next 15 days, but that looks pretty wet. And the highs, this has got us in the 70s on Sunday and Monday because of clouds and rain. That's possible. Maybe not likely, but certainly possible. And then we head back for the low 90s out there around the weekend of the 20th and the 21st. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.